It's an honor to be invited to say a few words about Dawn. She is one of the most heroic, strong, and tough women I've ever been privileged to know. At the same time, she was always surprisingly honest and vulnerable. She was introspective and smart, and I never, ever, ever saw her feel sorry for herself. I saw her chew out a few chemo nurses a couple of times, but she never was woe is me about a disease that has tremendously bad odds. Instead, Dawn was outwardly focused on her beautiful daughter and the young man who would be her son-in-law, on her friends, whom she readily said were her life and her sanity, on her project, Augme, that would help women with big and disfiguring scars feel whole and good, even while the battle in their bodies raged on, about her job and how much she loved to win at it, about her doctors, who she called heroes and lifesavers, and to them paid every compliment you can imagine. And when I'd say to her, well, you're a hero, she would scoff. She'd say, what can I do? What else can I do? And when I'd say, well, you're a hero, she would literally roll her eyes at me like, honey, you're not so bright. She was an amazing person, and I feel privileged to have known her because she taught me that life is about taking advantage of what you've got, not making lemonade out of lemons, but discovering that lemons can be pretty good if you enjoy them with friends and if you sweeten them with the fruit of doing good for other people. To Dawn's family and friends, I thank you for letting us into your lives for a short but very tough time. For me, Dawn was a real person who struggled, who grew, who fought, and who inspired absolutely everyone around her. And if you spent a moment feeling sorry for Dawn, she'd smirk and say, I don't feel sorry for me. I figured out what matters, my family and my friends. I have a better life than so many other people. And she was right. You're all gathered here today, and she was so lucky, and she was brave, and she was tough. And maybe she wasn't doing anything more than anybody else in her position would do. But I think she was unusual, and I think she was special, and I think she was a hero. And I'm going to miss her a lot.